Welcome back. You've proven that you don't mind drama. Let's see how much you can take. Empathy has been in the books for a week, trying to soak up the knowledge, and is so close to discovering a cure. But Ulysses is concerned that she might be pushing herself too hard. He does the unthinkable and offers her a night out instead of indulging in the presence of human Sims. He's going to show her the darker side of the nightlife scene.
I feel like it's worth it. I know now that I've been the worst.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. My name is Autumn, also known as Akii Sims, and I am back with another video. I'm back here with Empathy, and if you saw from the intro, and Grant probably explained it also, that like it's been rough out here trying to get her to study. She's been studying and she is at the club right now because Ulysses was like, why don't we just go take a break? Like, you've been studying a lot and you probably need a rest. Like, let's just go let our hair down. Let's just chill, right? So she is out at the club with Ulysses, of all people, right? Exactly. So the reason that Claude is not here is because Claude is still quite upset with Ulysses for getting so close to Empathy. So he said he may or may not come around. He's really just being standoffish and really like cold because he is pressed, okay? So before we get into the gameplay for today, I want to say two things. First, thank you guys so much for subscribing. Oh my God. Hi. It's so nice to meet you. Second, we're gonna do this episode kind of the same way I did the previous episode. I really like the style of doing the multiple cutscenes, so that is how this is gonna go today. And before we really begin, I want to show you guys this lot, especially before it gets too dark. So let me come out. It's still dusk, so you can see. So this is the lot that I made. It is a gas station, and on the inside here, the inside used to be a convenience store, but now it is a bar. So let me show you the bar real quick. So I did get this inspiration from multiple different simmers, but the inside of the bar, it's for like the spellcasters and other occults to come just grab a drink. It's supposed to be a very friendly atmosphere, so if you wanted to, you could turn this into a bar. But yeah, they have a cozy fire. There's plants everywhere. I feel like the bar is ran by women, so that's why there's all these women posters. Like all the women that were in spellcastery, they decided to open up this bar. So yeah, this bar is super cute. If you come over here to the side, there is a bathroom, and the bathroom leads to outside also, but I moved the door so that they can't come in here. So this bathroom leads to outside. I wanted an outdoor bathroom because in my mind this is kind of like a truck stop. Like, it definitely looks like this is just a stopping point when you're on the road for 6 hours. So if you want to use the bathroom but you don't want to go into the bar, you can. I just moved the door, so you can't right now, actually. And then this sim is going to the back here. So the back of this lot is a secret entrance. It's a secret entrance into a bar, or like a nightclub bar situation. I made this sign. So this is Club Drip. Get it? Drip. I know, I'm corny, y'all. I can't help it. But yeah, so this is the Club Drip doorway. You can come in here and then go down this elevator and it'll take you down to the bottom. I just want to say before I leave the top half that, like, it's so cool because some of these cars, like, the light can turn on. So like at night the lights will be on in all these areas. It's so cool. So maybe if I remember, I'll show you guys. It's just so cool. So yeah, so when you go downstairs, you are met with the main lobby, and we did come down 2 floors, not just one, because you'll see in just a second. So this is the main area. When you get off the elevator, you are surrounded with a bunch of mirrors here, and I feel like it's perfect because most vampires don't have a reflection, so like it's just really badass. You can tell immediately who, like, if someone is a vampire or not, and so I think that's really cool. And then you have this nice statue with this pool of red. To me, this is blood. We just gonna use our imagination. This is blood. And you've got seating over here. I also put some stripper poles in here in the event that I wanted to turn this into a strip club. Right now, this club is only for occults. There are no humans here at all. I have a mod that allows me to lock the doors for specific types of people. And the one specific type of person that is not allowed is human sims. So mermaids, aliens, ghosts, werewolves, spellcasters, and vampires are allowed to come to this club. And I feel like this is like the only nightclub they have, because like I'm not making no more occult nightclubs, y'all. I'm just not. So yeah, there's seating on both sides, and then there is the dance floor and the bar over here with the signs above it. And it's just, yeah, everybody can come here. And are they dancing or are they clipping? I think they're dancing. But everybody can come here and just have a good time. A few times Greg has come in here and started throwing hands. They had to kick him out every time. I don't know why he keeps coming, but he keeps coming and he keeps beating up all the patrons. So and then over here is the bathroom. It is a gender neutral bathroom, so you can kind of just come in here and pep talk yourself. Please excuse this. I was doing some filming, and there's toilets here, so that's cool. And then if you want to have a little private moment, but you don't want to be out here, you can take either one of these staircases up to the 2nd floor, which is something that you bypass on the way down for this specific reason, because on the 2nd floor are private rooms. So these private rooms have these little spots for dancing, so that if it is turned into a night, like a strip club, you can have a stripper come do a private dance in here. And then on either side there is a private room, so there's one here and one there. And from the top balcony of the private room area, you can see down to all the people partying. So It's pretty simple up here. It's just a hallway. But yeah, it's definitely a vibe, because just imagine if you got all the money in the world, you could just come up here and watch people party. It's giving vampire, because I feel like vampires would do this and be like, hey, I'm sussing out old girl right here with the pigtails. I'm about to go get her because she may not be a vampire and I'm thirsty. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so like I said, I'm here with Empathy, and we are just going to get our party on. She's going to have a little bit of fun today because she's been stressed. So, her and Ulysses were talking earlier in the intro, and he was just telling her about like the occult world and why this place is so sacred, and like that. Basically, like, I'm here to protect you, and I want to make sure that you're okay. And like I said, they have been getting closer, so their friendship is a lot higher now than it was before. Actually, it's higher than hers is with Claude. So, and we all know what we saw in that dream, so we know that he is feeling her like a lot. But I think she is going to be like, okay, I'm done talking. Let's go party. So she's going to ask him to dance, I think she's going to convince him to bump and grind. And that's definitely not his move. Like, look, his face. He was like, ugh, I do not do that. And she was like, well, come on. And he's like, fine. Ugh, I guess. So they're gonna bump and grind because she's like, you told me to come out here and relax and have a good time. Like, I'm gonna do that. I do wish the bump and grind wasn't so... I don't know how to say this, y'all. It sounds so bad. I wish it wasn't so white. It is very... like, who is doing this? Because in the Black community, we not doing this. We doing something a little similar, but it's a lot more intense. So anyway, they're gonna dance a little bit. It's 8, so it's pretty early, but they're gonna be here pretty much all night because she's stressed. So as far as her skill goes, though, she did recently reach level 13, so she's not that far off from maxing out the vampire lore skill. Once she does that, I think we can see if we can start to try to make that cure. So that's exciting. Speaking of the cure, so Ulysses and Claude have decided not to tell Empathy about the deadline that they were given in the last episode. I know they're really secretive, but they just don't want to freak her out. So they're not going to tell her. They're also not going to tell her what the consequences will be if she does not turn back into a human, because like I said, they don't want to freak her out. So I'm pretty sure she's not going to be too happy about having information withheld, but they're looking out. They're trying to just protect her. They're trying their best to protect her. It's kind of like they're trying to work in her best interest, but in reality they aren't. So yeah. So I'm going to have them stop bumping and grinding. I'm going to have her go get a drink. And not order a drink for. Whoopsies. I want her to go order a drink. And I think we're going to get just a plasma Jane because she got that last time and she really liked it. And then I'm going to have him... Oops, let me turn my camera. I'm going to have him go to the bathroom. Throw up? What would he throw up for? I'm going to have him go to the bathroom. And yeah, so I do have a cutscene, but I want her to get her drink first. So she can get her drink on. And she's like, hi, bartender. Can I get one drink, please? He was partying in here earlier, and now he out here bartending. Okay, I guess. He's like, sure, right up. So she's feeling playful. She likes the music. The place is decorated. And she's feeling euphoria because of bumping and grinding. So guys, so we just saw that little cutscene, and it looks like Law is here, so she's gonna talk to him a little bit, and he's like, oh, I see you at the club, and she's gonna be like, yeah, and he's gonna gossip about neighbors and be like, you here with your little boys? And she's like, yeah. And he's like, I think that you need to reconsider working with them because they're very secretive. You should come work with me. Like, I can help you get that cure, no problem. And she's going to say like, yeah, well, today I learned about the like ancient vampires, and I wonder if they know the cure. And he's like, I don't know, maybe they do. So yeah, they're just gonna talk for a little minute. What is this? What is it? Oh, I don't know what that is around her head. I think it's the hair, the CC hair. I think it messes up her face. So sorry, y'all. But he's gonna be like, don't scare me like that. So I'm gonna have Ulysses come out of the bathroom, and he's gonna come out here, and he is not happy about. He's not gonna be happy about seeing him, and he's gonna be like, "Yo, what are you doing here?" Oh, and he's like, "Hey, what up, bro?" And oh my god. Okay, so are they about to jump him? Cause that's what it's looking like. I'm gonna show y'all this little cutscene that I filmed first, and then y'all let me know what's up. If you saw the cutscene earlier, I have a feeling that... Where is he going? He's over here. I'm gonna have Claude call him over. Maybe he'll come. Call over. Who is she talking to? Ma'am, please go away. He's like, what are you doing here with empathy? He's like, you gotta chill out, bro. These mood swings are not working for you, man. And he's like, you're right. The person I should be fighting is right here because I thought I told you to stay away from my girl. So he's going to ground fight him. Oof, y'all. And he's like, what? Ooh. Ah. Damn. And he's gonna be like, yeah, what? And he's just giggling. He's like, that's funny. And he's like, I'm gonna stop controlling him, so I'm gonna make him leave. And he's gonna be like, every time I come up in here, y'all fighting a brother. Like, and he's like, yeah, well, just go away, scram, get. Like, you over here making it difficult. Oh. And he's like, do you want to go upstairs? You want to get away? And she's like, well, I saw that fight. Let me talk to Claude first and make sure he's okay. So she's going to, let's do friendly. Let's complain. And we're going to complain to him about being a vampire. Oh, not her face. Fucking up. We're going to complain to him, and she's going to be like, hey, like, I understand that you're trying to help me, but like, you gotta stop being so aggressive. And he's like, you're right. And she's gonna be like, I'm gonna use the say something mod. Say something. and she's going to say something mean to him. But it's not going to be mean. It's just going to be like, you know, I think you should go. He is steady trying to bump and grind with her. So she's like, I think you should go. You only brought me here to relax, and you fighting Law isn't relaxing. I'll see you later. So he's like, damn, okay, fine, I'll leave. So I'm gonna have him go home. He's like, sure, whatever, imp. So he's gonna go home. And not this like half-naked sim. There's a lot of people in here. But is he going back to bump and grind with her again? He is just obsessed. He is obsessed with her. Look. Look at his hands. Look at where his hands are. Look at this. He's like, you stressed? You feeling okay? And she's like, I'm feeling okay. He was like, well, we should probably get some privacy so we don't get ran in on like earlier. Cause what? Not only Law showing up, but also Claude showing up too. Like, it's just giving like, ugh. So he is going to suggest that they come up to this private room and they come chill in here. So he's gonna be like, come on, let's go upstairs. And she's like, upstairs? He's like, yeah, I got a little private room, we can just go sit and chill. And he was like, and it's lockable so that people don't bother us, so I can finish talking to you and stuff. And she's like, okay. She's like, yeah, I did have enough to drink. So she does not run as fast. So her buffs are looking pretty good, and her needs are looking good too. She's a little bit thirsty, but she'll be all right. So once she gets in here, I'm gonna have him stand up. And he's gonna be like, good, you got in here. So I have another cut scene I want y'all to see. And yeah, so I'll be right back.
Ce piece of art. J'ai mal. Cette atmosphère me rend dingue. Je crois que je suis détraquée. Je me suis fourvoyée. Appelez-le Samy. J'ai besoin d'un tout bib. Y'a tes gars dans ma tête.
Okay, so you guys saw that scene. So definitely she's feeling him too. And she doesn't know why, because she didn't think that he liked her. But lately they've been getting to know each other, like I said. And he's just, ever since he had that dream, he has just been in his bag with her. Like he wants to be around her. Oh! I cannot make this up. Okay, he says, you want to play pretend we're shooting a porno? Oh my God. Okay, y'all. Okay. Let's calm down. Let's think about this. I'm always happy to play a lead role in a movie. No. You want to play? Play with yourself, asshole. I don't think she would say that because she's not beefing with him. Maybe two episodes ago, she would have been like, nah, F that. And then the last one is, I'll let you know when the mood strikes me. She's gonna be like, I'm always happy to play the lead role. What? Not him. Okay, so before we get into that, I just want to let y'all know, I'm gonna pop it up on the screen because it's not here anymore, and I deleted it from her relationships. So when I was playtesting this, her and Claude got a sentiment about fated mates. Y'all, and I 100 wholeheartedly believe it was one-sided, because there's no way that Empathy thinks that Claude is her fated mate, because to her, it's just what they're doing is just, they're just hunching. They're just having sex. It's not like a big deal. But on his end, he has caught feelings, like for real feelings for her. So I want to show y'all. So oh, it's gone. Okay, thank God I have the screenshot of the think so. 'Cause I took it away from her. I didn't know it would take it away from both of them. But it said that they were fated mates, and he is obsessed with her. So he is not happy that his brother and Empathy are at the club together. Like, he's not happy about that. And he's not happy that they are getting closer. And I, quite honestly, I do think that he would be livid if he found out that they were about to get it on, not only in this club, but in public. And you can't see up here if you're down there, so they are kind of safe. And I locked the door, so I feel like Ulysses is just gonna be like super vulnerable with her, and he's probably gonna be like, you know, I really wanted to like talk to you about how much I like you. Okay, y'all, I had to stop it because they just immediately started hunching. There was no foreplay, no nothing. He was like, that dream really got me thinking I need to touch on these fantasies like right now. So anyway, I think that he is definitely telling her like, you know, I just want to protect you. Something about you just makes me really want to just make sure that you are okay. And he's like, I might have thought that you were weird in the beginning, but like, I'm really, 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 really into you. Like, so much that you're in my dreams. Like, you don't understand what you do to me. And she's like, really? And he's like, yeah, I don't think you get it. Like, uh-oh. What they standing up for? Uh-oh. Okay. So I think that it's going to get very rated R from this moment on. So I'm going to stop recording, and I will see you guys after with a little bit of, after they have a little bit of fun, because it's about to get wild.
He loves me, he cares for me. I'm hypnotized every time.
Okay, y'all, we back. Girl, listen. I am not one to like tell all my cards, but that was the sexiest thing I have ever seen. This man, he was putting it down. Okay, you could tell that he had been waiting for this for like forever. She like, look, they both covered in sweat. He is much freakier than his brother is. That is all I will say. Oh my god. I didn't videotape it, so you can't watch it, but if you want to see screenshots, I will put the screenshots on Twitter. So follow me on Twitter so that you can see. Cause how could she not be in love with him after that? Because I know I would be. Okay, I would be in love. Anyway, so they just got finished hunching in this club, and there are still people here minding their business, having a good time down there, and they just look so happy. He looks so happy. Look at him. He looks so happy. I'm gonna read off their buffs real quick. So let's start with Empathy. So Empathy has the bump and grind buff. She's got the public service, so I guess she thought it was really good. She's sobering up and she's feeling playful. And for him, he's got some of the same ones, but he's got Master of Darkness and he's got a new friend. So I guess they're like officially friends. So yeah, I mean, they better be friends after that. Y'all, I am clutching my pearls over here, cause what? Man was like, oh, you've been messing with my brother. I'm finna show you that you messing with the wrong brother, cause I'm the one. So I'm gonna have him have a deep conversation with her because he wants to get some stuff off his chest. So he's like, you know, thank you so much for, he seems like type that would thank somebody for that, but he was like, he's gonna be like, Sorry, y'all. Let me get my camera together. Okay. So he's going to be like, thank you so much for letting me like share that moment with you. Like, that was amazing. And she's like, of course. Like, I was feeling it. You were feeling it. We were both feeling it. And so he's going to embrace her. And he's going to whisper his desires to her. And he's going to be like, you know, I am so glad I got to do all that. Like, there's so much more that I want to do. Like, I feel really connected to you for some reason. And he's like, you know, anytime you want to come over to my coffin, like, I can definitely show you a good time. Like, and he's going to be like, I am the better brother, by the way. I'm the better Oubre brother. And she's just like, you are a mess. He was like, I'm just saying. He was like, obviously, don't say anything to Claude. But, like, I would definitely enjoy a first kiss with you if that's cool. And she's like, of course. And look, her face is so red. She is so... I hate this animation. It's so stupid. So yeah, they just had their first kiss. They had their first kiss after they had their first hunch. That's crazy. So what else can we do in physical romance? First kiss is still there. That's wild. He's gonna tenderly kiss her on her neck, and he's just gonna be like, you know, I just want to be so vulnerable with you. Like, so he's going to recall his mortal life. Where's she at? Oh, I guess it canceled. He's going to recall his mortal life with her and just be like, you know, a lot has happened to me to get to this point, and I just can't help but feel like I can trust you completely. And so I'm gonna just tell you something that you might not want to hear. And she's like, what might I not want to hear? And he's like, well, I'm just being vulnerable with you. You know, you really, I feel like you should know this. And she's like, okay, well then tell me. So they're having a deep conversation. And she's not gonna like the conversation that they're going to have. So I think he is going to give her the cold shoulder, and it's only because he's got a lot to say. So no, they do not have an unpredictable. Do they have an unpredictable? What a whirlwind. Ulysses and Empathy seem to be very hot and cold towards each other. Romantic partners with the unpredictable romance dynamic may perform mean socials 1 second, but kiss and make up the next. I don't feel like this is what this is. So no, I'm going to say no. Because he definitely like y'all, he is down bad. Not this stupid show off your powers. He's down bad for her. Like full on would die for her at this point. And he's going to apologize. And she's like, why are you apologizing? And he's like, just forgive me. And no, we're not doing that either. And she's like, okay, what is going on? And he's like, all right, get ready. So here is another cutscene, you guys. Ah! Okay, so they are going to, she's gonna yell at him. I think, yeah, she's gonna yell. She's gonna yell at him and she's gonna be like, I'm not even coming to get my stuff. I'm not coming back to the house. I don't want to see you or your brother ever again, like for real. And she's going to face slap him again, y'all. And it's so crazy because they're both covered in sweat from hunching. They're both super still passionate. And she is like, no, like I won't have it. She's still flirty low key, but she's just like, screw you. And she was like, and you know what? I don't want to see you ever again. I'm gonna figure this cure out. And he's like, no, just stay. And she's like, no, I refuse. I am not staying. You have pissed me off. And let's see what her buffs are saying. So she got caught stealing. Who was she stealing from? I didn't see that. She's feeling great from slapping him. And she won the argument. Oh, so she won the argument that they had. And he's riled up because he slapped her. And he's upset because he lost the argument. Because he knows he's in the wrong. Like, he really turned her and then didn't say anything about it. Like, she's been desperately trying to figure out who turned her. And he just was sitting on the information. And she's probably upset because he's the more mature brother. So you would think that he would fess up and say something. But she definitely is just over the boys and their BS. And what I think she's gonna do is she's gonna take this opportunity. She's not going home with the boys. She's not going home to the manor. She is going to go live somewhere else temporarily because she doesn't even want to see them. Like, just the sight of them is just, it'll piss her off and make her sick all at the same time. And I don't think she can handle it because, like, her emotions are high. Like, she just opened herself up and essentially made love to the man that created her, which makes sense to why he's so drawn to her, because she is, like, she's sired to him. Like, he created her, so she is just enamored. Like, that, I just want to say that I think that her sexual experience with Claude was different because it was just carnal, it was just lust. Whereas this, because she's gotten to know Ulysses beforehand and he's been showing her a sweeter, kinder side, and he's been like really engaged in her as a person, this hurt deep, I think. Like, I think it hurt her a lot deeper than it may seem, because she opened herself up to her, quote, creator, just to find out that he was her creator and that he's been lying to her every day. She's been living with these guys for a while. He's been lying to her in her face every day for a while. And she just, her trust is broken. So I'm gonna have her leave, and Ulysses is gonna go back to the manor empty-handed without empathy. And it's just, yeah, he's up Schitt's Creek right now, you guys. Because I know a certain somebody is not going to be happy when he gets home, especially without empathy being there. Oh yeah, plus he was already pissed off. Yeah, it's not gonna be good when we get back home. So I will see you guys back at the house. Okay, you guys, so we are at the manor and we are here with Ulysses, and y'all, he is not happy. He's not happy. So let me read off some of his buffs real quick. So he's enraged because I cheated his emotional intensity because of everything that happened. He's riled up from being slapped. He's angry because of the argument, but in the back of his mind, he's still like yearning for her because he's got all these flirty buffs. So He's got the flirty for tantalizing banter, master of darkness, feeling great. He's got his first kiss and public service, the cozy fire. He's feeling so many different emotions, but right now that he's really angry because, as you can see, Empathy is not in our family panel anymore. She is gone. And Claude is angry. Look at his eyes. Oh, he is upset. This man is angry. He's like, where the fuck she at, bro? So they are about to get into it because he is pissed because he's like, where's she at? Where is she? And he's like, I don't want to talk about it. And he's like, you don't want to talk about it? So he's going to get up and he's going to start arguing with his brother because what do you mean you don't want to talk about it? Where is my girl? And so he's going to insult him and he's going to be like, what do you mean you don't want to talk about it? Where is she? Where's my girl? And he's like, your girl? She's not your girl. He was like, I sired her. She's mine. And he's like, she's not yours. She's mine. He's like, well, actually, they're going to argue about who's better. And he's going to be like, I'm better for her than you are, bro. You're such a lame. You're so lame. And he's like, I think that she's grown enough to make that conversation or make that decision herself, Claude. And he's like, ugh, whatever. I think that you're just jealous because I got to her first. And he's like, you know, even though you turned her, I think you need to realize that, like, she can make her own decisions and she already made her own decisions. And I'm gonna have Ulysses kind of like brush him off and be like, yeah, you know, I really don't want to talk about it right now. Like, I'm still upset. And he's like, Claude, I don't understand what your problem is. Like, you know how this vampire life goes. Like, if I turn someone, they by default, not by choice, but by default, they belong to the turner. And he's like, I don't care. I don't care what that stuff's about. I don't care, Ulysses. Like, she chose me because she slept with me, bro. Like, why can't you just deal with that? And I'm gonna have him insult his hygiene because he's like, you know what? Now I think about it, you've got her scent all over you, man. What's up with that? And he's like, you smell just like her. I know y'all were at the club, but y'all couldn't have been that close. Why do you smell like her? And he's like, I smell like her because and he's like, you did what? Nothing. I didn't do anything. And he's like, what's your problem? You want to ask me what my problem is? What's your problem? And he's like, where are they going? And he's like, you want to ask me what my problem is? And he was like, I'm gonna go take a shower. And he was like, I'm gonna go take a shower. What the hell? What the hell? So he is like, this mug is taking a shower? And I'm gonna have to blur this. Okay. He's gonna change out of his towel. And then I'm gonna have him come back. Claude is still trying to fight. He's like, oh my god, I just realized the lights are off, y'all. They gotta pay the bills. And he's still enraged. And he's like, I got other things to do right now, Claude. I don't want to argue with you. And he's like, you're gonna argue with me. You're gonna argue with me because I want to know where you sent her. Where did she go? And he's like, I don't know where she went, Claude. I don't know. And he's going to malicious. He's gonna chew him out. And he's gonna be like, okay, yeah, please put that book away, son. Thank you. And he's gonna chew him out and he's gonna be like, everything was fine before you started flirting with her. And he was like, everything was fine before you started sleeping with her. And he was like, actually, everything wasn't fine, Ulysses. Everything wasn't fine. Everything was wrong when you turned her. Why did you do that? And he's like, he's gonna be like, y'all, he's gonna brag about having sex with Empathy, because he's gonna be like, you know what? I turned her because I knew from the moment that I saw her that I wanted it. I wanted it so bad. And he was like, you're lying. And he's like, no, I'm not lying. Why do you think I smelled just like her? I was deep in that today. And he was like, you're kidding. You're kidding me. Are you serious? And he's like, yeah. And he's gonna be like, oh, okay. I'm fighting you. We fighting. Oh, it's about to get deep. Where they going? Where they going? Ooh. Ooh. They are actually fighting, y'all. And it's much worse than the last time. Because this time, Claude is like, I hope I beat that ass. Oh my God. What? They are really fighting, y'all. It was bound to happen, though. Two brothers messing with the same girl. It was bound to happen. This is so unserious. Oh, dang. Ulysses won. Ulysses won that fight, y'all. Whoa. Oh, snap. So it says, Ulysses Oubre is finally a Grand Master vampire. He is one of the most powerful vampires in the land. But the power doesn't stop here, so keep earning vampire experience. A Grand Master vampire can continue learning new vampire powers without having to take any new weaknesses. Oh, snap. So not only is he more powerful now, he and Claude are in the red. Like, they are not cool. They have a grudge. They are festering. And oh my God. We're gonna come back in the house. We're gonna come back in the house. I'm gonna have them steady sit back in this house. Because what? Like, this is insane, you guys. Oh my God. Okay. Like, wow. So now he's got an embarrassed buff. It says, let me read it real quick. It says, Pride Slide. Yikes. The air thickened around Ulysses as his story about a sexual encounter led to an unexpected reception. Yeah, cause dude is over here claiming and he's upset because he got beaten up. And so I'm gonna have Claude say something using the say something mod. I'm going to have him say something. Say something mean. I'm gonna have him say something mean to him, and he's gonna say, you need to figure out how to get him back. We need to make sure she's safe. The council might be out to get her, and she's unaware of the consequences. And he's like, I know. And he's like, bro, I'm pissed off. He's like, you know what? I'm going for a damn jog. Cause I can't even. So he's leaving. And Ulysses is just sitting here like, damn. He's so pissed off. So I think I'm gonna wrap this episode up here, you guys. hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I do have an end credit scene that I want to show you guys. It's not going to be super deep or super crazy, but yeah, I just oh my god, I knew it was going to hit the head. I knew it was. I am low-key happy for Ulysses because he finally got to play out on his fantasies and be with Empathy, but like, come on, he not only told her that he was the one that turned her, but like he did it after such an intimate moment that like it's embarrassing. And I just want to set the record straight. He is not messy like this. I think he is just in love with this girl low key, because there's no way he would be messy like this. He's a damn grand vampire. Like he's at the top. He's got all his shit together. And I think she just makes him stop thinking correctly. And so with that being said, comment down below what your favorite part of this episode was, because child, I'm just gonna say my favorite part was the duel. And he's still so pissed. So I guess we have to work on them finding Empathy, because Empathy's still looking for a cure, y'all. She's still looking for a cure. So in the next episode, hopefully we can help her and mend some people's relationships or something, because we don't have that many episodes left. We only have about two more episodes after this. So yeah, y'all, it's about to get real. So I will see you guys in the next episode. So bye.
I wonder where Empathy went. Ulysses seems to really have lost his grip on the situation. Seems like that young man could use your help. Let him know how he should handle this in the comments below.
In my stomach there's a pain. You walk in my direction, I go the other way. I start to stutter when I speak. Try to stand but my knees go weak. What's happening to me? In the dark, can you tell me what it means? I lay my head on my pillow, staring out the window, trying to stop for a sign. It's the reason why you always on my mind. Yeah. You come around like this, baby, when I see you, when I see you, baby, when I never know when you might walk by. Yeah.